That money that you are given, your responsibility is to be accountable to the person who has given you that money. The principal secretary is the accounting officer of the State Department for Correctional Services. You are accountable to the PS on matters related to finances. You are accountable to us in matters administration and operations of the Kenya Prison Service. And therefore, we expect you to do your job the way you have been trained and guided. Ensure that you exercise transparency as you manage the funds that are given unto you. And transparency is not only in the area of funds. Even when you are doing your interviews for the stations, ensure there is an element of transparency in the way you are conducting your interviews. This will make the members of staff to have confidence not only to you, but even the Kenya Prison Service. Right now, our salaries were late, one, and number two, the increment that His Excellency gave us was not factored in the July pay slips. We gave a communication 2 days consecutively. We circulated that concurrence by the HOPs. Director HR talked about harmonization of ranks. A rank of ASP was created, and therefore SPs, SSPs, and ACPs were moved up. And therefore, you have received an increase in terms of allowances in the month of July. That communication was sent out in the month of June. What you received was what was rightfully yours after being moved a rank up and harmonization. You are given what is duly yours because of the harmonization. And the reason was that we wanted to ensure that by the time this salary is effected, increase the Maraga recommendation, the 4,000, is that we, the KPS, will be aligned in terms of job groups, PGs, and everything with our brothers NPS. And therefore, the HR moved fast to ensure that they factored everything in place. We have already put it in the Kenya Gazette, gazetting our ranks. We have not given you, including myself, any increase that was recommended by His Excellency the President. It will come along this month of July payslip for avoidance of any misunderstanding. That is the position. We have gotten the necessary correspondences, approvals, and the PS will talk about it. We will receive the salary increment alongside this month of July payslips in arrears for the month of July. Sorry, this August, yes, from July, correct? Hello? Yeah, Muko Chonjo now allowed to wear, and a communication to that effect will be done by the Director Logistics from tomorrow so that we are clear on this. Uniform means uniform. The only difference should be badges of rank and other things. The only thing that the director will be able to guide at some point in future is when and how we wear these uniforms. This is what is called operational uniform. What RC Eastern is wearing, that is the camouflage uniform, and we should be sure when do we wear some of these uniforms. We are stitching that 13,200 pairs of jackets. They are being done at Committee Max, Naivasha, and Nyeri, and I want to ask the OICs who are here that you talk to your OIC industries to ensure they fast-track that process of stitching. We need those jackets as soon as possible. Whether you need funds to ensure that you buy threads, maybe the zip and all other things, Director Enterprise is available and he will be able to facilitate you as is required. So you must have timelines. When do we get these uniforms? The other area is on still under welfare, promotions and continuous growth in the service that addresses stagnation, merit, and succession management. So we'll continue ensuring that promotions are coming. Some of the anonymous letters we are seeing going around, they are saying we'll go back to what. It is us to take responsibility of now and tomorrow. We will not drive forward looking back. We begin from where we sit. Promotions will continue. We'll ensure that we engage the Public Service Commission to get the necessary concurrence approvals to promote as and when vacancies occur. So that will continue. And hizi promotion haziendi kwa watu wa nje, zinakuja kwa watu wetu. So we'll address those promotions concerns and they will continue. So assure officers that that is something that will be continuing, and a budget, for instance, and PE, personnel emolument, has captured funds for ensuring that we continue giving promotions.
And I'm happy that we are meeting for the second time collectively this year, is that the State Department for Correctional Services, and in particular the uniformed service, which is KPS, should be a prestigious service. A prestigious service. If you forget anything else I have said today, remember that we must become a prestigious service. Early this year, we had visitors from Seychelles. Soon, we are going to have visitors from Sri Lanka. Why are all these people desiring to visit us? Because they reckon that our service is at another level. And it is true. Last year, when we visited Morocco, they said they do not have probation and aftercare. They only have KPS. And what we learned from them is that KPS in Kenya is really at another level. I want this year, this financial year, we internalize the tenets and ethos of not only professionalism, but prestige. That we are a prestigious service. That all the others can look up to us, not look down on us, but look up to us and learn from us. But that is only possible if we internalize values of discipline. So this financial year, let us scale up. Let us work within the framework of the financial situation we find ourselves and say, regardless of where we have found ourselves, we are determined to make sure that the year 2024-2025 will be better than the last financial year. The Correctional Service Week is on 22nd to 24th of October. I hope, like last year, and I want to thank all the officers who carried out concurrent activities during that Correctional Service Week and did activities. The theme of this year, you're aware, is mental health and wellness for effective service delivery. I would want to see that perhaps you have set aside a room which caters for mental health and wellness of our officers. That our officers do not have to go out there to look for help when we can provide it. We shall be celebrating excellence in the best run stations. Excellence in the number of trees grown by our station. Excellence in terms of financial management and fiscal prudence. Come on board. We have already sent word out about presentation of the papers for that Correctional Service Week. Present your papers. Present docuseries, documentaries on what you have accomplished. We want to celebrate each one of you because you're the cog. You are a reflection of who the PS is, who the Commissioner General is. You are a reflection. When outsiders come to your station, what they see is a reflection of the standards we have set for ourselves. And I want to believe that our standards are growing day by day, month by month, year by year. Quality of a leader is shown by how they lead the other person, but you must first lead yourself. We cannot be able to help these officers who are always kwa mtandao, if we ourselves are always on TikTok, we are in mtandao, we are spending a lot of time scrolling, looking at our phones instead of carrying out our work. This is very, very important that we lead by example. And I want to congratulate, most of you have done an excellent job. I have seen great improvement, even in terms of infrastructure maintenance, painting, landscaping, general improvement. I want to congratulate you, and I want to encourage you to take more initiative, to use collaboration as an approach, even as we are trying to get back, to claw back on some of the funds that have been taken away. It's my work to come and do inspection tours and familiarization tours to all those stations. This year I will focus a little bit more on RC Nyachi and RC Shaban's zones. I know they're the ones that I have not visited much. I want to thank you all very much for taking time to come to Nairobi, and for any other issues, feel free to communicate to the Commissioner General. I meet him very often. In a week, I probably meet him. We have 2 or 3 meetings, or 3 or 4 times in a week we meet. Escalate your issues. But like he said, take charge. Take charge. Take charge, so that we do not have any issues. There are very many challenges that we have, the president has in running this country. Let the challenges not come from Kenya Prison Service. Let us demonstrate to him we can run our own affairs, and that we shall and we are a prestigious service. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless the work of your hands.